Good evening, I'm Elena Verdine, and welcome to The 7. Tonight we start off with some breaking news. Knoxville Police are investigating the death of a woman found outside of a vacant home in East Knoxville this afternoon. Officers responded to a property in the 2700 block of East Magnolia Avenue just before about 3 o'clock, where they found the unidentified woman deceased. Authorities have not yet determined the cause of death, which remains under investigation by the Regional Forensic Center. The investigation is in its early stages, and police say no further information is available right now, but anyone with information about this incident is asked to contact the Knoxville Police Department. Now let's go ahead and several Knoxville churches are opening up the doors as warming centers during this week's dangerously cold temperatures. Tonight you can find shelter at Church Street United Methodist on Henley Street, Cokesbury Church on Kingston Pike, Eternal Life Harvest Center at both locations on Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue and Western Avenue. Or you can also go to the relaunched Salvation Army location on North Broadway. And over in Blount County, First Baptist Church in Maryville is open to those seeking shelter until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And for people in Anderson County, Oak Ridge Unitarian Universalist Church on Oak Ridge Turnpike is open now and will stay open until tomorrow morning at 9. And with these temperatures drop below freezing today, our community is also checking in on the senior population. According to the Knox County Community Action Committee Mobile Meals Program, the senior population in Knoxville is climbing, and they are one of the most at-risk communities when it comes to frigid temperatures. While the program brings meals to homebound seniors, volunteers also take that time to check in on them and make sure they have the resources they need on days like today. Mobile Meals Program Manager Sarah Keel tells us that volunteers are trained to make sure the clients have proper heating and to connect them with resources at CAC if they're lacking any.
Person's heat has gone out, we can get them a space heater. If they need extra blankets, we can call on another program to do that. So mobile meals, just beyond that keeping people, fed, safe, connected, but just being able to connect them to our network of programs as well is very important.
And despite federal funding concerns earlier in the year, CAC says they have received funding for the Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program, and none of the programs assisting seniors with the cold are at risk at this time. And meanwhile, with this cold weather we are experiencing, it is a great idea to have our free Storm Team 6 weather app to help you plan your week. You can use it to track changing conditions wherever you are. So to download it, scan that QR code on the screen or search Knoxville Weather in the App Store or Google Play. Next now on The 7, fire officials have now confirmed what sparked an apartment fire that displaced some residents at the Collective at Sutherland in West Knoxville. Investigators say this fire started inside one unit and spread quickly throughout the building. Fire crews responded to the Collective at Sutherland Sunday evening after a cooking fire ignited inside an apartment. Several people were forced to escape from balconies and 3 were treated at the hospital. Investigators determined that someone spilled hot grease while attempting to move a burning pan outside, allowing the flames to spread rapidly through the breezeway as winds picked up.
This side of the building is a total loss. It will have to be torn down and rebuilt. It's going to be up to management to kind of decide what they're going to do with the structure. It could take them a little while.
Fire officials say cooking fires remain the leading cause of residential fires, and they urge tenants to stay alert, especially while frying or using hot oil. More updates will be shared as more information becomes available. And next on The 7, new information about a deadly East Knoxville shooting. Knoxville Police now identifying the person who was killed outside of a McCalla Avenue home 2 weekends ago as 32-year-old Inmer Arita. Police add that he lived at the home where the shooting happened. And meanwhile tonight, KPD is continuing to search for 33-year-old Job Alvarado Lainez. He's being called a person of interest in the case. We're told he left the scene in a Dodge truck, which was later found abandoned on Wimpole Avenue. If you know where he is, you are asked to call the East Tennessee Valley Crime Stoppers at 865-215-7165. Next on The 7, we're learning that a woman is facing charges after court records say that she hit a Newport police officer with her car. We're told this happened at the Newport Walmart on December 5th. Records show this all started with reports of a disorderly shopper who has now been identified as Kayla Webb. Apparently she was trying to leave when the officer told her to stop, and this is when we're told the officer was hit, being pushed until after he drew his gun. That officer received minor injuries. We're told stolen merchandise and drugs were found during Webb's arrest, and she is facing several charges tonight, including aggravated assault on a first responder. And next on the 7, we're hearing tonight from a family member of the man who died in last Thursday's trench collapse at Big Ridge State Park in Union County. The man who was completely buried during the multi-hour rescue operation has been identified by his brother-in-law as 35-year-old Donnie Stone. Kevin Cassidy says he was on the job for his own business, Cassidy Excavating, when he heard the news, and he says he was devastated. Cassidy tells us that he and Donnie had worked side by side in excavation for years, nearly their entire lives. And on the night of the trench collapse, he shares Donnie was trying to help save his coworker when he was buried. He describes Donnie as funny and caring and always putting others before himself. And now Cassidy hopes to raise awareness about how dangerous excavation work can be and wants to advocate for stronger safety measures to prevent tragedies like this.
Excavating is very dangerous, of course, because of the collapses, and so they make shoring, special shoring and trench boxes that you put in there for these safety guidelines to ensure the safety of the men in the trench. And it's just metal structures and hydraulic jacks and plywood shoring and things that can be used to prevent this type of stuff.
Cassidy says he plans to continue to advocate for workplace safety while honoring and sharing Donnie's legacy. TOSHA continues its investigation.